Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Klauber, and I'm a documentary filmmaker and editor. Telling the story using the medium of film is a massive undertaking. A filmmaker wills their vision into existence through the collaboration of many people. As such, it's natural for filmmakers to feel a deep desire for control.
Clean this setup! Get him out of there, or seal him up in it! Lose the lights!
Today we're going to talk about trying to let go of that innate desire to control by introducing a concept we hope all filmmakers can keep in mind: embracing accidents. So wait, we're not talking about bad kinds of accidents, like car accidents, gear getting broken, injuries. Those things are awful. Always remember that safety comes first on a film set.
Jackie, always okay.
By embracing accidents, we mean staying open to unplanned moments of discovery that happen during the creative process. On set, this could range from an actor going off script with a brilliant line.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I know.
I don't care!
Here's Johnny.
Leave the gun. Technique cannoli.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Well, your talking to me was just an accident. I mean, Bob was really asking him that, are you talking to me, in Taxi Driver, and then they decided to develop it.
Or reacting to an unplanned element.
Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Up yours, you son of a bitch! You don't talk to me that way! Get out of here!
And we crossed the street, and this cab literally tried to kill us.
Sometimes the most beautiful events while shooting spring from the unexpected. Really great actors, in their very nature, embrace accidents by simply reacting to what's happening in front of them. So just let it roll. The best directors strike a very careful balance between good planning to ensure they get what they need for the scene to work, and being open to unexpected opportunities if they arise. In Alien, the chest burster scene didn't go originally as planned, but it made it much more horrific.
So when that thing pushes up in the beginning and doesn't come through the thing, that was actually a mistake. But it looked so good with the blood sort of surging through the t-shirt.
One prop man underneath the table kept pushing this alien on a stick, saying, "Is it coming through yet, Eric? Can you see it? Is it coming through?" He says, "No, not yet, Al."
Cut it.
What's happening? Okay.
A note about actors and improvisation. Many filmmakers plan for improvised takes, especially when shooting a portion of a scene that's unscripted or if they want a specific kind of energy. Kubrick factored improvisation into his directing style, as evidenced by scenes from Dr. Strangelove and A Clockwork Orange.
The black glove that he wears is Stanley's black gloves, which Peter always thought was very sinister. Peter borrowed one of them and put them in Dr. Strangelove.
More recently, the Judd Apatow crew have adopted a more improvisational style of dialogue, creating some of the funniest moments in his films.
I would like to rear up and jackknife my legs and kick you both in the jaw with my foot bone.
Good planning and the right amount of control actually allows for these happy accidents. The key is to know what you need for the scene. Like everything in life, it's all about the balance. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, there was this elaborate sword fighting scene planned, but Harrison Ford had food poisoning, and so it was cut down to just this moment. There's a last shot in Barton Fink, a wonderful bit of serendipity where a seagull just happened to dive into the water while they were rolling. In Children of Men, while filming the scene in the refugee camp, they only had time for one more take, and a squib went off early, so blood splashed on the lens. Cuarón yelled cut, but nobody heard it, and it was the best shot in the entire film. The lesson to learn is just keep rolling. Did someone trip? Let it roll.
Take over.
Did the camera shake, tilt down unexpectedly, or shift? Let it roll. And this is just to name a couple. Accidents happen in every single film. A camera operator's mistake or a crew member accidentally showing up in a shot. So one of the most extreme examples is Twin Peaks. David Lynch found his villain of the whole show on set.
Frank Silva was the set decorator. We were shooting in Laura Palmer's bedroom, and Frank was moving furniture around, and somebody said, "Frank, don't lock yourself in that room." And I wasn't even looking in that direction, but the image of Frank locked in that room popped into my head. And I rushed to Frank and I said, "You're going to be in this movie." We kept shooting in Laura Palmer's house, and that night we were shooting the last thing in the house. Mrs. Palmer's tormented on the couch, smoking a cigarette, and scenes are playing back in her head, and suddenly it tilts up and captures the screen perfectly. And I said, "Fantastic." And Sean says, "No, it's not fantastic." I said, "Sean, what is the matter?" He said, "Someone was reflected in the mirror." I said, "Who was reflected in the mirror?" And he said, "Frank Silva was reflected in the mirror." And that's when I knew that Frank was part of the scene.
Embracing accidents is a hard concept to adopt, in filmmaking and in life, but it's a mindset that can carry you very far. What we call accidents often provide a spark of movie magic that brings us back to our favorite moments again and again. Having control is necessary for filmmaking, but we must submit our control to the universe and embrace accidents, if they even exist as accidents. The end.
Hey guys, the next RocketJump Film School video is going to be coming out at the end of March.
We're going to be shifting to monthly videos for the time being in order to prep for some cool new stuff.
And if you want to read more about that cool new stuff, go check it out in our blog post link below.
And we'll see you here on this channel every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time for our live stream.
Yeah!